coming up.
No, I'm not married. So
You have two children out of wedlock?
I have children out of wedlock.
How many?
And I have two. And
what does that
and
matter?
they live with
Mother.
Let me ask you something.
Wow.
Why
do
does
you
no, wait, hold on.
Let me
Why
just
does
answer
Trump,
for this.
Trump got
Hold on,
four.
Ty.
What does he have? Three
Here
extra?
we go about Trump again.
No, because you brought up out of wedlock, multiple kids. That's what you brought up.
He got
so
out
the
of wedlock.
president has multiple
Well, why
kids.
are you pointing out the president to answer his question?
Because he's a leader of the fucking country.
Why didn't you?
What the fuck?
Why do you marry?
He's supposed to be.
Bring it down.
Why didn't I get married?
Why do you
That
marry
was
the
my
mother?
choice. But I'm not
why?
running. I'm not running Congress. I'm not the leader of the free world.
Are your children about the same mother?
No, they're not.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this very interesting edition of Cultural War. These two comedians must be the most annoying people on the planet. You see Jesse talking to them about marriage, and you see the idea and the stance on marriage, the stance on moral. It's totally depraved. I pity their children. I wonder the kind of value system or values they're transferring to their little children. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this. Without further ado, let's get straight into it.
Look,
Right.
I'm raising my kids. I pay my taxes.
Are you married?
No, I'm not married. So
You have two children out of wedlock?
I have children out of wedlock.
How many?
And I have two. And
What does that
and
matter?
they live with me. What are you talking about?
You know who else
good
has?
for you.
You know who
I
else
take
has?
care of them. What are you talking about? It's not like I had them and then left
Why
them.
did you marry the mother?
Let me ask you something.
Wow.
Why
do
does
you
no,
marry
wait, hold
the
on.
mother? Let me
Why
just
does
answer for
Trump?
this.
Trump got
Hold on,
four.
Ty.
What does he have? Three
Here
extra?
we go about Trump again.
Three.
Why
No,
do you-
because you brought up out of wedlock,
Why do you
multiple
marry-
kids. That's what you brought up.
He got
so
out
the
of wedlock.
president has multiple
Well, why
kids.
are you pointing out the president to answer his question?
Because he's a leader of the fucking country.
Why didn't you?
What the fuck?
Why do you marry?
He's supposed to be.
Bring it down.
Why didn't I get
Bring it down.
married?
Why do you
That
marry
was
the
my
mother?
choice. But I'm not
why?
running. I'm not running Congress. I'm not the leader of the free world.
No, tell me.
Forget what I did
why
personally.
did you
All I know
marry?
is that my son's going to college. He's about to go at the USC. He's doing his thing. My other son is in a very good school, and I handle my business. So you can't even
Are
bring
they
me as
about
an
different
example.
women?
Okay, but
Are they about different women?
19 different women.
No,
and you know what?
do you-
All I do is stick it in them, and then I jump out the window. I have a kite waiting outside. Come on, man.
Are your children
Let's
about the same mother?
No, they're not. But hold up. Number one, I can see if I just dropped it in them and just said, hey, good luck. I had custody.
Man.
I handle my business. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about
Which
let's
is
talk
the
about
right
country.
way to do it? To get married?
Marriage is marriage.
Let me- I'm gonna ask both of you this
59%
question.
of marriages actually fail, if not more.
The question is
answered
it
you.
best, the right way is to be married or have them out of wedlock?
The best way is to love your children and be there for
What
them.
is the right
According
way?
to who?
Okay, according to, he's not going to answer
Don't
that.
follow him.
That's my question.
If I were you, I
I
would not
asked him.
follow Ty
Why?
because I want to hear
But
his
if he's
answers.
right, okay, guess
I
what?
just wanna know whose
We
standard
both-
you're going
we
by
both
for
agree.
having kids
Does that
and
mean
raising
I'm
them.
following him because I
But what
agree?
was my question?
Your question was, which is better? And I answered you.
I said no. I said, what
To
is the
love
right
them
way
and be
to
there
be
for
married?
them and guide them
That's
and
not
make
the
them
question.
good people.
So Ty, which is the right way to be married and have children or out of wedlock?
According to
This is
who?
an interesting show.
What standard are you basing having kids and marriage off of? Whose standard are you going by?
The standard.
Please define the standard.
The
you're going
standard
by.
of doing things right.
According to who?
Society?
According
No,
to
no. Give me. Okay, I'll put it this way. No.
According-
Hold on. Let me break this down for you.
I'm gonna tell you right now. According to the source that created us all, God.
according to God?
Yes.
Wow.
But wait. Okay, fine, great. Because if you're going by the standard of what the Lord says, all right, there shouldn't be racism. There shouldn't be
You're not
poverty.
making any
Hold
sense
on.
right now.
There should
That
not
makes
be
complete
any
sense.
kind of injustice according to what you just said.
So Ty,
But forget
answer
my
question.
relationships.
Which is the right way to do it? To have children under the umbrella of
I don't know,
marriage
I don't know what
or
standard you're
out of
going by.
wedlock? No, your standard. Which is
My
the right-
standard,
yeah.
my personal standard is you have your kids, you raise them and properly. That's all it is.
Without being married?
You don't have to be married. Why do you have
Are
to be
you
married?
saying without being married?
Why do you have to be married?
Are you saying without being
Why
married?
do you have to
Ty,
be married?
You're here to answer questions. Are you saying
No, I'm here to
without
have my
being married,
opinion.
Where do you get your moral values from?
I get them from my family.
I get them from
I
my
get them from my family.
You
I
do?
get them from my mom. I get them from
I
my
get 'em from my
grandma. I get
mom,
them
my
from my
pops
aunties.
when he was alive.
That's who I get them from.
Yep.
And guess what?
Why
I
don't you
raise my
get them
kids
from
fine.
your father?
I raised my
Say it
kids.
again?
Why don't you get your values from your father?
Because my father wasn't there.
I understand that.
Yeah, but see, now here's
Do
now
you
here's
have
the difference.
children?
Here's the difference.
Do you have children?
Yep, I have
Out of
two
wedlock?
daughters. I have two. I don't need to be married. I didn't need to be married to raise them.
So
They're
you
fine.
were not married when you made
Nope.
these children. Colin Kaepernick. Shane, I got to ask you this.
Go ahead. Jesse, do what you must.
Colin Kaepernick.
He has a
I
white.
think I've heard of him.
He has a white
Have you heard
mother,
of him?
black
It sounds
father.
familiar.
He's out of
That
work, by the way.
guy.
He's unemployed.
He's out of work. Do you take joy in that?
Yes.
Yes, he
And-
does.
And you know
I
what?
really
You're
do.
absolutely unequivocally wrong. They are punishing him for his stance, which is actually a legal, lawful stance. They just don't like when black people speak up about real injustices. In other words, you stand when I say stand, nigga, and that's it.
You're happy that a dude who has never beat on somebody, never raped anybody, never killed anybody, donates to charity, has multiple youth camps to help out people, and all he did was exercise his constitutional rights, and you're happy that he's unemployed.
Jesse,
I just
that
want to be
sounds-
clear that that's
Jesse,
what we're saying.
I'm gonna let
Yes.
you know. We met before.
Because he's a disgrace. But
Jesse,
let me
that's
ask.
a little nutty. That's a little.
Okay.
Jesse, you're saying crazy.
You were at the beginning when you said it's a lot
First
of
you were
crazy
cool.
stuff.
I
Let
mean,
me
I'm
ask-
with you. Your shoes are nice and your socks are immaculate. But I'm telling you, that was a little crazy.
Okay.
Dude.
I got a report today that the NFL players, anywhere between 400 to 600 are criminals. They have criminal records.
Are they all black?
Yes.
All of them.
All of
The
them.
ones that
All
are
the
Ben
criminals.
Roethlisberger black?
They're black.
Is Ben
I'm
Roethlisberger
sure,
black?
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
but I'm
because
just telling you about the
you know
report
why
I
you
got.
don't know who that is? Because that's a white guy who committed
Well,
a
that
crime,
might
and
be
you have
include-
no
that may include
concern
him.
about
Ben
that.
Roethlisberger is the
That probably is
quarterback
that player, so
for
I'm
the
sure that.
Steelers. The Steelers who
I
have
don't
the
know who
most
the dude
Super
is
Bowl
accused-
rings.
confused-
Period.
confused-
It's
Okay,
Ben
so-
Roethlisberger.
I don't
So
know
it's
who the
accused of
dude that was accused of rape.
Oh my
rape.
gosh. So NFL
Rape.
players, so that should include
Don't
the
shush me,
white
dude.
too.
I'm a grown man.
So let me
Did you-
ask.
Did you shush us?
They ain't shush me because
So-
I tuned it out.
That
on
was
purpose.
crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry. That was.
Do they have a right? So you know how you go out, you get a job, you agree with the company that you're going to follow the company rules. For
But there's
this
no company
amount-
rule for it.
There is.
Now?
About the company
Dallas
rules.
is-
Hold on.
that
Let me ask the question at least.
Okay.
You say, okay, I'll work for this, I'll follow these rules. And somehow or another, they get these crazy ideas in their head. There's something called police brutality or
Did
injustice.
you just do this? Did you give quotations for police brutality?
Right.
As though it's some
Or-
mythological monster like it's the Loch Ness?
Yes.
No, police brutality
And-
is
but-
an absolute positively
Not true.
factual.
Not
Okay.
true. Do they have a right to protest at your private company, your business?
Not a private.
Do
no.
they have a right to do that?
Absolutely.
Oh, they do. And you agree with
It's
that,
not,
Ty?
it's not against the law.
You agree with that, Ty?
And it's not against the law, dude.
Do you agree with that, Ty?
It's just,
Yeah.
You do. Okay. See, this is why you people are suffering.
Us people.
Because you
Us
don't
people.
want to do
Right.
the right thing. You're on the
don't
wrong
wanna do the
side
right
of
thing.
right.
It's funny that you said right. It is literally his constitutional right to peaceful protest. It's his right. It's there's a piece of paper that was written
The
with
Consti-
a bunch.
Is that the Constitution?
Yeah, and then it
Constitution said
says
it.
you have the right to protest. It
Not
literally
at
says
work.
it uses the word right.
Not at work. They should have put not at work for black
But they
people.
didn't.
They didn't put. They
And so
didn't put
because
it.
they
Did you
didn't-
say for black people? What about white people? When you say Colin Kaepernick, you're glad he doesn't have a job. I just go,
He turned his back on this country. He
didn't
turned
turn
his back on the
it.
flag.
It's not against the country.
He
It's not
turned
against
his
the flag.
back on the men
Anybody that
and
watches this,
women.
it's not about
It
the.
is
It's not about the.
the
It's not
flag.
about the military.
It
It's
is.
not about the flag.
Yes, it is.
It's not about a fucking song
Yeah.
that is a racist
There-
song.
oh,
it is.
Jesus.
It's a racist song if you listen to the next stanza, but nobody wants to address that. It is about police brutality and racial injustice. He said it 15, 20 times, but for some reason, the people in a bubble like you, for some reason, just go, I know I heard the truth, but I don't want to hear it. Like you're an adult that's going la, 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 just like Trump supporters, those Trump tards, and they're a bunch of fucking Trump tards. They go into this bullshit bubble and don't listen to reality. They're hypocrites. Their hypocrisy is fucking amazing. Are you kidding me? If Obama did half the shit Trump did, they would have literally strung him up. But Trump does horrible shit. He says horrible shit, and not one of y'all say, that's not right. He's telling the press that you can't even talk out if it's against him. If it's against him, then they go, well, you know what, that's wrong. But when he says horrible shit about other people,
Like, what
it's
did-
okay.
what did you
He's
say?
so full of shit,
Do you
man.
know
And
who-
you're
do you
being,
know- do you
you're
know
starting
who,
to like curve into the full of shit
Do you know
road.
who? Do you know who
It's a
Nate
road.
Boyer is?
Nate Boyer.
Yeah. Give me a
Sorry,
little
man,
bit
I
of
got a
time
little
here.
passionate.
Give me a little bit of time to
Got
say
passionate.
what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Because you said you're glad Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a job.
And I
because-
hope they fire the rest of them.
Got you. No problem. Got you. Nate Boyer is a veteran. Because you remember how they said this is disrespecting the flag and the vets, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. He is the vet that actually suggested that Kaepernick take a knee. Him and Kaepernick met. They talked it out. He said, instead of sitting on the sidelines, why don't you take a knee? Because a knee is not a sign of disrespect. This is what a veteran a white veteran, for your people, has said, okay?
And
He
your
said,
point is what? That doesn't make it right. That's like Nate Boy's in it.
Because again, I want to break down what is right
So
and what is
Kaepernick
known.
was so dumb, he took bad advice?
Because it's in the Constitution
Kaepernick
that he
took
can
bad
do it.
advice.
Oh, he took bad advice from a vet.
Yes.
I want you guys to be clear on
took
that.
bad
The
advice.
veteran gave Kaepernick bad advice. So screw that veteran. Right?
Well,
That's
you
what you're trying
saying
to say.
The American flag is
That's what you know.
because
That's what
we're
you said.
supposed to honor
That's
our
what you
flag.
just said.
But the
So
flag,
let me
don't
ask.
bring up the flag. That is absolutely
It's
bullshit.
about the
Because
flag.
people wear flags on their balls, on
about
their
the
underwear.
flag.
They use flags as paper plates. According to the Constitution, you're not supposed to disrespect the flag in any way, shape, or form. I see people
That
with.
still doesn't make it right what
It doesn't
they're
make it
doing.
right,
So
so
is-
do it
is
across
Kid
the
Rock
board.
Still doesn't make it
Is
right.
Kid Rock wrong?
Is Kid Rock wrong?
What did he do?
You gotta
I
know
can't
these
keep
things,
it right,
dude.
Paul.
No,
So, Ty,
Listen,
come.
you gotta know.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
Kid Rock from Michigan?
Kid Rock, the
That's running for,
rock star
Senate.
who is
Yeah, they're running
ignorant
for
on a
Senate.
level.
I love that guy.
I know you do.
You know what?
Right on.
I don't know if you're being
We
a
talked
provo-
about
are you-
that on my
Jesse,
show.
Are you being a
That's what he's
provocateur?
doing, bro.
Let me-
At
Are
this
you-
point, that's what it is.
You gotta
So-
be. You're being a provocateur.
So let me
You gotta
ask.
be.
I gotta ask. I used to, when I was into my blackness, I thought the way you guys think.
You said when I was into
So
When I was into my
understand-
blackness.
Yeah.
So
But
where
now
did your
I'm
blackness
into-
go? Did you
I'm into
did you
what
lease
is-
it to someone?
I'm into what is right, not
So
about the color.
if you're into what is
So
right, you can't love
I
Kid
gotta
Rock
ask you this.
because he did something that's wrong.
He's going to be the next senator or whatever he's running for. Let me ask you this. What is a man? Ty.
What is a man?
What is a man?
I don't know. It's a lot of definitions for what a man is.
What is a man, Ty?
I feel like we should have music behind us. What is a man?
No. It could be a lot of different things. Someone is, first of all, someone that takes care of himself, his family, lives in a means to where he can take care of himself, lives in a means where he understands the situation around him, and he acts according to that in the sense to where he knows, okay, well, this is what I have to do. You're a breadwinner. You have to take care of this. You have to do that. Those are the types of things that define a man to me.
What is a man, Sean?
A man is a person with arms and legs and has a penis, and he's opposite of a woman. What does that mean? Your definition. If you can't answer the definition of half the shit that Ty asked you, I'm not going to answer you the definition of what a man is.
Do you know
I am
what it
a,
is?
Yeah, look, I know the definition of man
What
is.
is it?
I'm not even. You know what? Some stuff I'm not going to even dignify, dude.
So you don't want to answer that?
No, not at
So
all.
let me ask,
And like you said, and we move on. Cause
That's
come on,
right.
dude.
So
Because then when I say this is what I think a man is, you're like, no, a man should do this, a man should do that.